Hi, I'm Charlie Hanson-Reed with Janus Motorcycles. Welcome back for the Janus Motorcycles Gryffin 450 Design and Development Episode 2. So last time you saw me sitting here in front of this bike, it was only a few days old and we didn't have many miles on it. Now I'm happy to show you it's really in a riding state, and we've got a fair amount of mileage on it and some good off-road time, and got it in front of a lot of people. And I'd like to talk to you about what the last month has looked like since we filmed the last video, and what the next month is going to look like. So starting out, some of the things that you can immediately see are different on this bike. It has an actual seat cover on it now, which is nice. This happened actually the same day or the day after we shot the last one, so it's been on here pretty much the whole time. And then there's some other smaller things. So having all the hand grips and the bash guard and the exhaust shields, and really doing all the stuff to make it a functional, usable motorcycle for doing some initial testing has been done. Other than that, this bike is sitting pretty much exactly where you've seen it the last time. I have some new information based on the testing we've been doing off of it, but the bike is pretty much the same still. One of the big things that we can correct is between the last video and this one, I actually weighed the bike, and I can say that dry weight, this bike weighs about 322 pounds the way it's sitting right now. That wet weight with oil and gas, that's 340 pounds. So a 2.25 gallon gas tank all the way full brings the bike up to 340 pounds. Granted, that's probably going to be a little different from production, so there's still some suspension changes, and this bike is unpainted. But 340 pounds is pretty good. That is a nice weight. Having it be 35 pounds less than the Halcyon 450 is a nice little bonus. Took some head scratching to kind of figure out where all that weight came off of, because it's much lighter than we expected. We spent a fair amount of time riding this off-road at Winter Moto Camp. So the weekend after we shot the episode 1 of the development, we took this bike out to an awesome event up in the Detroit area, Michigan. Hung out with some really cool dudes, took a lot of photos. Jordan will probably put some of those up on the screen now so you can see. Got this bike really muddy and filthy, and it was very frosty and cold. Really fun time, and fun to get some time off-road on this bike and to be able to put it in front of some people who are really full-time off-road riders. So get some opinions and see what people like about it, what people don't like about it. And the reviews were very positive from that. So the next few months, really until the next time you see me, kind of the focus on this bike is going to be finalizing all the suspension stuff. So my big project the last week and the next couple weeks has been working with our shock manufacturer, Icon, out of Australia, to custom manufacture some shocks to get the geometry we want out of this. So we have a pretty lofty goals as far as performance for the suspension on this bike, and they're going to require some pretty swish upgraded custom shocks, and working with the manufacturer and getting those in has been a lot of what I've been doing lately. Along with those new shocks, pretty much everything front end and subframe swing arm is being redesigned. So we have some parts new made already. You can see here's a swing arm. It's even lighter than the one on here now, so we'll save a few pounds with that. But making little parts for the bike and working on design stuff has been the name of the game for the last couple weeks and for the next couple weeks. I've been Charlie with Janus Motorcycles, and thanks for sticking along with me, taking a look at the development on the Gryffin 450. If you're interested in this motorcycle, we are actually selling the first edition, taking pre-orders for the first edition. Go on our website. Jordan will put a link right up there. $13,500 for a first edition bike. It has lots of cool extras and some neat first edition stuff, just like we did on the Halcyon 450. So go check out our website and take a look at that stuff.